Sponsored by W Energy Powder for Gamers. Salutations, Treyblowski Nation! Treyblowski here! Going back to our old classic game playthroughs with Spyro the Dragon for PS1. No emulators, no virtual consoles, or whatever the PS3 or 4 or 5 can do. This is OG hardware on one of those things that converts HDMI to AVI to HDMI. I'm in demo mode. So yeah, pretty cool. But that's why we're getting this weird distortion. I'm not sure what to do for that. Sometimes it's almost like this hardware wasn't meant to be forced into a format that didn't exist at the time it was created. And we are going to start our playthrough over, because we originally started this last year on one channel. There's still issues with the music. This is a new disc, no scratches, so I think it may just be a problem with the capture card. So we're going to start a new game, because it's been like a year. It's a brand new playthrough. Let's go. In the world of dragons.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnorc character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature. Simple.
Hi, Clancy Brown.
Been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. That does it.
Uh-oh.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Hello, voice of Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life. I know his name. I have his autograph, actually. But I didn't have time to look it up to actually read out the pronunciation. He was cool. I met him at Pensacon. Let's get started. We have rescued Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
This is so nostalgic for me. I used to play this game all the time when I was a kid. But I was also a very stupid kid, because I didn't realize the memory cards, so every time I ended the game, I had to redo the entire thing all over again. Delbin.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Where's your dragonfly then? Remember correctly, there's a puzzle in the fountain, but I'm trying to remember how to start it. Oh, there's one. Oh. Ha ha! Skill. This is one of the flying levels. We're going to save that for last because those flying levels are really annoying. Aha! Yeah, you guys are about to see a side of Treyblowski you probably haven't seen since our Ape Escape playthrough. You could tell how often. You could tell if I played a game a lot, because I got that muscle memory. These guys are defenseless, but hey, they got gems. I don't want to kill you, but you're full of money. I think the idea behind the different Gnorks or Norks is maybe that what they are is influenced by their world. Like, so here, this is the Calm Hub world where there's not really any threats, so all of the actual Norks minions here are harmless at best and scared of us at worst. But we're 5 minutes in. Wow. I gotta get to where this is exciting, because we kind of have... We really try to stick to 25 to 30 minute playthroughs, though sometimes it may go a little longer or we'll split it into more than one part, which kind of defeats the purpose of calling the one-offs one-offs. Big thanks to all the other puppets who've been filling in for that for me, as we sort of get adjusted to this new format. Oh, right now to shift between looking at the camera and looking at the game, I have to press a button manually. And right now I have to use a controller, so both my hands are farther away. So if it feels like I'm holding on you for a little longer, I'm not staring at anybody specifically. Well, except you. I know who you are and I know what you did. The one sitting in the corner of the room. Wearing a 9-inch nails shirt in 2023. That's right, Devin. I see you. And I know exactly what you did. But I don't have time to go to the police right now. Okay, that's enough gem wrangling. To Stone Hill! What happened with the original playthrough we did was that I just bought the disc from a guy at a flea market. I didn't realize it wasn't going to be in that great a condition. RAM. And it worked for the first level, and then it wouldn't load the Peacekeepers, which is why we started over. I always loved being able to ram the rams. There's one where we can also do it to bulls, and it's really funny there. It's crazy to think even these low poly models took so much effort. So I've been trying to do a low poly game, but right now it's just the time. I have Crocodile, which is really good for making low poly models, in the vein of like PlayStation 1 and N64. I'll come back for you. We're not done yet. This is what I do when I need a speed boost. Sheep. Gavin.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
I'm trying to find the other one. I think there are... Yeah, there are 3. Ow. Get all the treasure. Uh-oh. We rescued Lindar.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
How much trouble did he get in before this game started? I like that, how, you know, back in the day, his blinking is basically just making the eyebrows on the model bend. Because I've tried 3D renders, it's hard. So I've tried to make games before. That's why I have so many different things. I have Game Maker, I have Unity, I have RPG Maker MZ. I actually was developing a game on that, but I guess that's my thing is, if you need a story for a game, or I know my art style is not the best, but if you need a cool looking character design for someone else to make into a 3D model, you know, I'm definitely your guy. I can help with that stuff. I just can't make the actual 3D models or code anything. But that's my plight. I can't afford to hire a coder either. But I mean, and people make it look easier than it is. I feel like to some degree for stuff like Unity and Unreal Engine, you kind of have to have a natural talent towards it first, so it kind of clicks. Because I feel like it would take me maybe 10 years to figure all this out, because this stuff is like quantum physics. How this was done is quantum physics to me. You could explain the intricacies of how the universe was formed from the Big Bang, and I would understand that better than button press make dragon jump, button press hold make dragon glide. Move stick, dragon go in direction. Rescued Gildas.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Thanks, Bacon Wings. You saw that too, right? All the dragon's wings look like bacon. Maybe that's why Spyro can't fly with them. It is weird that his wings are smaller than his body for a baby, and this is like a natural thing for them. Like, did they base that off like how baby birds have small wings before they learn to fly? Egg thief. Gotcha, 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 gotcha! Booyah! Ha 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 ha! But I think Phantasmique and some old guy actually played horror games created by Lixian, Markiplier's editor. It's like, I think if I ever had the time to, I could sit down to learn how to do the software and then do the modeling, and then all I'd have to do then is just hire a programmer, because I was able to create a model and apply bones to it. I think I uploaded it as my first Blender render. Which I think would be kind of an interesting paradox if I ever got to the point I could do this full time. Like, not just the gaming stuff, like making more puppet skits, and hopefully one day learn how to do more than just looping club beats for music. You know, it's like, well, then I could have the time to actually, you know, go full into learning 3D modeling and game editing. Or game making. But then I'd be at the point that I could literally just wait, and I could maybe just get to a point where I could probably just afford to hire a programmer or hire a modeler. But I also know it takes a long time to get to the point where you're able to do that. That's why at the time of this recording, actually maybe getting a shake-up employment-wise, I may have to actually look for a new job with a new employer. Which would be really funny when this gets uploaded and like I already have a different job, or it's like, just go to the comments, hey, just FYI, I'm unemployed currently compared to when this was uploaded. I have faith things will work out. I'm sure there might be some people who miss the 3D avatar, but this is a lot easier. It works better for what I do, and it's not giving children nightmares. Oh yeah, the key is off. The key is actually off of the cliff down here. Uh-oh, no. I fell into the sparklies. No! Oh, God! That was way too close. It was like, it threw me up and then almost threw me on the pedestal to make me go home. I don't want to go home. Key. Metal boxes. Okay, Aster.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home.
He's got a beard like...
Tell you a story.
Aw. He's got a beard like some old guy. Right, let's reap the last of our rewards and then soldier on. I'm hoping we can get at least 2 worlds done today. And trust me, for any new subscribers, this stuff is bite-sized compared to what we used to do. As we try to be more tight and concise about things now. And I still need to do something about the fact I don't have eyelids, so I can't blink. Let me check my stats. Okay, good. 200 of 200 for Stone Hill. I almost feel bad. I do know the 99 lives code, and I've beat this game before, but it wouldn't be fair to do that. So when you've played this thing as much as I have, over the course of 20 years, you learn basically what to do, when to do, and how to do it. It's how I was able to basically breeze through Insane Trilogy. At least the first one. I've actually never played Spyro 2 or 3. Oh, that guy... Ah, he's got a knife. It's got blood on it. Ow, stop that. I get my camera. I've lost control of my camera. Take that. Bam. The big guys always go down with a little fire. Alban.
Oh, it's you.
I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Science says different. 'Cause I'm pretty sure if that's like just regular steel, if Spyro could just keep blowing on it for long enough, it would probably melt. But then again, do remember, Treyblowski is not a scientist. So take anything I say that is about scientificness with a grain of salt. Oh, I got that big guy just in time. I got him right in his butt. I get that's supposed to be armor, and the Insane Trilogy does this show it better. Does anyone else think he just looks like a chef? Like, they just randomly got the chefs to come, like, patrol these hallways because they're big. And they just so happen to be wearing metal aprons and chef's hats. One of the funnier things about what I'm doing is I've been trying to rebuild my game collection, and as I do it more and more, and a lot of it didn't cost as much as I thought it would, you never realize how small your game collection actually is until you start to have everything. Uh-oh. I got sidetracked talking about video games. I remember once you collect the gems, they have like this magic-y thing that if you get enough of them, they give you a new life. That one just gave me another life. Okay. Oswin.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the triangle button when you want to zoom in and look around. Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Even he's kind of like, what do you mean by triangle button? What button? You'll understand when you're older, Spyro. I think that might be why some games just have little screens tell you what everything does. That is a turkey leg that guy has, so... What did he kill to get that? I don't think these ever do anything when you light them. "23 minutes. Some gems. And another life. Okay, here we go. Up the stairs. Oh, I never opened that box. If anyone has any suggestions or equipment I could maybe buy to get rid of that little staticky running interface, let me know in the comments below. Oh, I fell back in the hole. And I killed that frog when I didn't need to.
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Okay, let's go back home. Ah! We were 2 gems short. Just have to run back through and find them, I guess. It's either that or a montage of finding all the gems we missed. Up there. How did I miss that? Okay. Out of my way. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. We got 2 worlds. Got 2 worlds. Got all the gems. We've hit our 27-minute mark. We're almost at 30. So we are going to call it for now. And then next time, we're going to free this dragon, and then we're going to go to...
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
I don't think I played this right. So we are going to save. And if you like the video, be sure to like it, comment your favorite part of it, share it with all your friends, and if you want to support us further, you can always become a YouTube member, you can become a Patreon, you can buy merch from our merch store, you can watch our videos all the way through. Don't forget to check out my friend Isaac and Friends, and the Tuesdays with Treyblowski series is back on there. That's one of the reasons why we're going to start having the other puppets fill in for the one-off segments. And this is one of the first videos with the new avatar for me. Assuming I don't schedule this after a live stream. So have a good day, Treyblowski Nation. 1900 strong and growing. We are so close to 2K. It is amazing, actually.